I feel like a human baby in a pack of wolves here, being raised by the wolves. I am slightly different, but I feel like I'm part of the family here. Hey everybody, it's another early morning, it's a Wednesday, it's before work, so we're going to squeeze a race in here. So we're back in the 4X Addicts here, and we're going to try, Production Car Sim Lab Challenge, multi-class racing at the Nordschleife. What could go wrong? Well, if you've probably seen the thumbnail for this video, you'll see that we didn't necessarily have it all our own way. We had some great pace, and we had a lot of fun in the race. So although it perhaps didn't go as well as it might have done, it wasn't disastrous. It wasn't disastrous, but it was a lot of fun. Now, before we crack on with that, I want to give a great thank you to everyone who's put a lap in for the cross car challenge behind me. You can see that in previous videos, how you can win some gloves like these Sim 21 racing gloves that I use, or some iRacing credits. So although you can't see the whole thing, I'm just going to indulge in a quick camera change. So you see that Daniel Carpenter has beaten Matt Emmons and Basic Ollie at the top. Josh Benson, part of BRT, where Basic Ollie is there, and the times go all the way down now to the point where if you're below 1 minute, a lap time of over 1 minute, sorry, then you've dropped off the bottom of the board. I'm still recording everyone that puts a time in, so if you're over a minute, your name is still on the bottom of the board, but you're not going to get a chance of being seen behind my head. So look at the 59.7s, 59.6s. Anyway, you've not come here to talk about Cross Car Challenge, but come here to talk about the mayhem of SimLab Production Car Challenge at the Nordschleife. So we have set a qualifying lap this time. We did get a chance to do it this week, and we pushed hard. We pushed really, really hard. Got a really good time. So it's fingers crossed that we got pole. Turns out we ended up being the only person in this race in our class in the MX-5s that actually put a lap in. So we were on pole, but we're going to leave a big gap at the start of the race, as you'll see, to the GRs, because we don't want to get caught up in their mess. And again, if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll see that didn't necessarily go to plan. But hey, enough of me waffling. Let's go and check out the Nordschleife. Right, well, we're in the session, having a quick look at the entries, look at the ping, and the mix of classes. There's a real mix of classes here, mix of abilities as well. So a carnage-worthy mix of classes, perhaps. But yeah, a few high pings on here, which we don't really want, but you can see that people are all over the world here. We've got a few from Texas, Canada, Australia, Europe obviously is in there as well, Mexico, Japan. So pretty much the whole globe is covered, so there's nothing you can really do to avoid that. But looking at the listing here, we're car number 5, which I think makes us the highest rated MX-5. And Jason Stalker here is the second rated MX-5. And if we look at results now, the grid for me is going to put us P22, so behind all the other classes, of course. And then Jason's P23, then P20. So I think we may have pole in our class. So we'll find out in a few minutes when we skip to the start of the race. So I'll see you there. Okay, so yeah, we are heading to the grid now. It looks like I'm the only one that's put on a qualifying time. So it puts us in pole, but even if I hadn't put a qualifying time in, because no one else has, I probably would have been on pole anyway. But there's only 8 in our class, which is quite a scary proposition, really. So top 4 keeps us in the top half. If we manage to keep out of the carnage, hopefully we'll be finishing, in the top half here. But there's a potential banana skin here. We're essentially, although we're car number 5, we're sort of car number 1 in the sense that we're the highest rated guy in our class. Never mind. We'll see what we can do. I'll try and leave a gap at the start here to the GRs. I don't want to get into their mess, really.
You're in pole, 3 laps.
So I've dropped a message to the guy in P2, Jason. I just said, ideally, I'll be leaving a gap to the cars in front. Let's see what happens.
Car number 24 in the right column.
Looks like P3 hasn't actually gridded up. So I think P2's got the message about the gap. That's good to know. We've got to be careful here because we don't want to leave too big a gap because if P3's starting in the pits, they might jump us.
Alright, Damo, be ready. Green, green, green.
We're already starting to catch up with the GRs here. Yes, and P3 has just come out of the pits and slotted into P3.
Work on the start, mate. This is great.
So it's a good job we didn't leave a much bigger gap. Right, let's just focus on our lines now. Not sure what these GRs are going to be doing. But we're going to have to start passing them if we're going to keep the guy behind. Okay, that's one GR done.
Okay, Damo, don't let this guy distract you. Yellow flag, caution.
Right, that was a Mustang trying to recover there, which wrong-footed us somewhat. But we've managed to maintain this lead. Now, what's this GR going to be like? David, a 1.5k driver and a GR. Can he stay in front of an MX-5? Well, he's gone off. But the guys behind have got to run at me now. I'm just going to have to make myself really tricky to pass here. Drive in the middle of the road. Half an eye on the mirrors, but I've got to watch my line. Try and get a good exit through this section here. It's all about staying calm. Whew. Right, managed to get a gap up to 0.5 to the guy behind now. And there's a pack of GRs in front. Are they quick enough to stay in front? Hopefully so. 1.9k driver, the driver in the next GR. Trouble comes when they start battling, which I think they are. Right, another one gone.
Behind's increased to 1.1 seconds.
I've just got to stay behind these guys. There's nothing I can do here. There's nothing I can do. Right, the MX-5 behind me has got past the GR as well. I'm going to have to go for a move on this 15. Shit.
Yellow flag.
Woo! Cleo's there getting into all sorts of bother. We managed to avoid it. This is the carnage we were worried about. Somehow Jason is still the car behind me in the other MX-5. We'll have a look back at all the incidents, of course, when we get to the end of the race. Let's just hope we're not involved in them. Oh dear. Right, get a good exit here, Davo. Might even get a toe off these GRs. I'm not sure. I think the MX-5 is good in a straight line, so Hopefully we can. I don't think Jason behind, being 1.7 seconds behind, I don't think he's getting a tow. Right. Whew, I can see Clio's up ahead as well. Halfway round lap 1. We've managed to avoid the carnage so far, but still another 2.5 laps in the Nordschleife to go. I'll stick with this pack. I don't think Jason's got the pace on us in clear air. But there's more argy-bargy up in front. We do not want this, guys. Someone's running right there in the 22. They're going to go side by side for the carousel, are they? I'm going to have to let that person pull in there. Whoa. This is really helping Jason catch back up. He's within a second now. I think ultimately it's this Clio that's holding us all up. Right, we've got past another GR. I seem to be clearing the path for Jason behind, though. When they know the MX-5s are coming, they know to get out of the way. Oh, there's a GR running wide. There you go, mate. I haven't been able to pick my own braking points around this lap yet. Oh, what's going to happen here? This is madness. Is this Clio letting us past? Don't hit me, don't hit me. I think these Clios are quick in a straight line, so he's now probably going to catch me again. Right, let's just concentrate on the apexes rather than what's going on around me. Right, we've got a little bit of a toe off these Toyotas. Clio's definitely going to come and catch me though. If he does and pass me on the straight, that's fine. I can tuck in behind. I don't know what's happened to the guy behind me, the MX-5. Has he got into a tangle maybe? It'd be a shame if he has, because that means we're kind of on our own now. Oh, these two GRs are still fighting up ahead. Come on, guys. Come on, I'm flat through here. You must be with your spoilers. I'm having to lift just because there's a car in the way. Right, let's get a tow. Get a drink as well.
The gap behind is now 5.7.
5.7 behind. Right, bumping this guy all the way along here. I'll lift off a little bit so he knows I'm not going to be hassling him into the next sequence of corners. At the moment, I just want to be able to survive whatever happens between this lot. Come on, come on, guys, come on, guys! Oh, bit of argy-bargy again.
Come on, Damo. 2 laps left. You're P1. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
We're P1. I really want to make some moves on these guys, but I don't really need to. Ah! I don't want the MX-5s behind catching me up. Oh, someone's made a mistake ahead. He's made another mistake. I feel like a human baby in a pack of wolves here, being raised by the wolves. I am slightly different, but I feel like I'm part of the family here. The thing is, this Toyota behind me wants to get involved now as well. No, no, no! Right, I think my car might be damaged.
We'll need to pit for a...
Oh no! 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 Ah, I can't stop! I'm on my brakes! I'm on my brakes!
Are you alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm trying to tow. Well, 8 minutes of repairs. Ah, how frustrated. Okay, well, I'll have a look, see what happened. At this point, I'm on my brakes here and I can't stop it. I can't stop it. You can see my front wheels were locked, but... Oh, I made a nice pirouette. Right. Multi-class racing, eh? The joys of it. Getting mixed up with these GRs. I think I was being hassled by the guy behind, but I couldn't really let him pass because I'm just going to get held up and Benjamin behind was going to be catching me, so I had to keep pushing. Oh, who am I kidding? I should have avoided that. It just, yeah, that bounce there just smashed into me. Let's have a look from behind me. Car chase. Control F12 to get into this menu here. We'll do a bit of that. And we'll do a bit of that. And we'll rewind it a bit. So these two side by side. I'm on the brake. Yeah, I'm having to brake around a flat out corner, obviously, because these guys are just in the way. He runs wide on the left, comes straight across, bashes into that guy. That actually comes off worse. And then it's a bit of a ricochet from the barrier, a bit of netcode that just fires him across. I mean, wow. Look at this netcode around this area here and how that just shoots this driver. I mean, what's happened there? And then I think even the bit between us here was probably netcode as well. Yeah, the car was there. I was going to be hitting him, wasn't I? There we go. We're going to skip to the end of this tow, which is 6 minutes. I think there's a fast repair on this series, so we're going to be able to get out. We will be a lap down. But we're going to continue and see if we can not lose too much iRacing. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we're going to get a fast repair and then go. Car behind's got a fast repair and it's gone.
Okay, Damo.
Ah, he's got it just before me.
Good for fuel.
Well, we've definitely got a race on our hands.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Right, so it's not all lost. We have something to play for here. Let's go get this person. Martin. Sorry, Martin. You're off prey now. See what we can do. This is the last lap. Cold tyres. Nurse the car for these first few corners. We're still catching him even though we're nursing the car, so I think we've got the pace on him. And then it's 20 seconds up to Luca ahead of Martin. Which I think is probably a bit much in one lap. We'll certainly give it a go.
Okay, Damo. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.6.
Okay. So you want me to go left? Want to go right? Okay, I'll go right. Got a decent overlap. He's backed off. Good, good, good. We're all right. We're all right.
Good pass. Now keep pushing.
Right, we'll pull away from Martin and chase down Luca, but Luca's a 2.2k driver, so it's not going to be a walk in the park here. 19.5 seconds in one lap. I need Luca to make a mistake. There's not really much I can do to affect that apart from get that relative to keep coming down and make him question whether or not he can stay in front. Martin was quick around that bit. I think we've got a better exit. So yeah, we've managed to get a 1 second gap on Martin behind now. Okay, let's hammer down. Let's go get someone. I've got slightly more fuel on board than he has as well because we spent that middle lap on the back of a towing truck. So my car's still carrying an extra lap of fuel. Which is quite a lot around here. Whew. Okay, I feel like we're dragging Martin along with us. Gap's still just about a second. Luca's 14 seconds ahead now. So I don't know what's happened to Luca. Again, we'll look at everyone's instance after the race. But while we're in the race, let's have a mid-race shout-out, shall we? This time, it's for Nelson Sim Racing. Gareth Nelson from Down Under. Puts up a wide variety of different videos. Often racing in rookie series, a D-license series. So it's great if you're getting into iRacing. Check out Nelson Sim Racing. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description of this video. So that's Gareth Nelson. Go watch his videos. Right, so Martin behind us in my tow. Not being able to pull away. We're definitely going to be dragging this guy around. And he'll get us on the dotted Jehovah at this weight. Yeah, he's a lot quicker there because of the tow. So he's zoomed right up to us. And we're going to have to actually go defensive here.
Yellow flag.
There's the yellow flag. Is that an MX-5?
It's been disqualified.
Someone's been disqualified. I don't think there's anything to do with us. Luke is now 13.5 seconds up, but there's only half a lap to go now. Right, yeah, so the next car is actually a Toyota. Lucas managed to get past the Toyota. Tiptoe stuff around here. Martin's definitely not falling back.
P5.
Okay, so Jim believes on P5, which isn't too bad. My purple section through there has helped me get just over a second back to the next guy again. You can hear from my voice how hard I'm working here. I always say these MX-5s are just about the biggest workout you can have on iRacing. They really do need to be hustled. Martin's nearly 2 seconds back now, so I don't think he's going to have a tow down this long old straight. And although we've managed to catch quite a bit on Luca, there's still a 10-second gap. Unless he's damaged, there's absolutely nothing we can do. We can just about see that Toyota in front of us now. Another purple sector forming through there. There, I'm pushing too hard now. Pushing too hard. Let's just bring it home. So although it's a case of what might have been, I'm not too worried. At least I got stuck in. It'd have been quite a boring race if I'd have just sat behind those GRs. You know, it'd be good to have a win, but I don't want to have a win. That's boring. I'd rather have some fun. Just a shame that Netco kind of got involved. But still, we've had something to fight for in this final lap. Luca's 9.5 seconds ahead, so absolutely nothing we can do. Martin's just out of my toe behind. We'll bring it home. We'll see how much iRating we'll lose. Caps, thinking on P6 where I crossed the line last time. Thinks I'm going to lose 52, but of course we've overtaken Martin since then. So we're probably still going to lose 30 odd. Not the end of the world really, is it? Survive this final couple of corners. And over the line. Whew.
P5, okay, it's over.
27 iRating lost according to Caps. We'll see how that translates to the real thing. But we'll go and have a look at everyone's incident points. Everyone's 1x's, 2x's, 4x's. See you there in a sec. Okay, let's look at all of the incidents. This is the start of the race. Right, the Mustang's at the front. What's going to happen here? Oh, there wasn't really enough room there. I think they got away with that. I think we got away with it. MX-5s, this was behind us. Someone just having a bit of a spin on his own and coming onto the track. Oh, and I think they dragged themselves around that first lap. Did they continue? No, they did tow. Okay. Next incident. Mustangs again. Side by side. And a Clio getting involved and just giving him a bit of a tap. We'll go back and have another look at that. So, keep your eye on the Clio here. Well, that's a rubbish angle, isn't it? It comes in here. Gives that Hot Wheels car a little bit of a tap. Just wanted to get past. And what happens to this Mustang when it rejoins? Straight across. And it collects the Clio. And I think we managed to avoid that. Parks there. Just stays there, I think. Yeah, this is where we were coming along. Oh yeah, it then goes across the track, gets out of the way as the MX-5s come along. Okay, this is in front of us. I think we spooked this guy coming up behind. And he just ended up in the barrier. I think he was trying to get out of the way of the MX-5s. Let's have another look. He saw us there, ran out of road. And then rejoins. What happens on the rejoin? Not a lot, really. Okay, so we've just gone through the shot here. What are we watching here? Oh, Clio's. Okay. Yes, we just skirted around that. We'll have another look at that. So this Clio comes off here. Battling with the Toyotas. The camera angles at the Nurburgring aren't great, are they? It's spat out there, and you watch that little MX-5 suddenly dart to the right. That was us. Okay, next incident, we're watching a group of MX-5s here through the catch fencing. We're not going to see what's going on here because of these camera angles. Okay, coming into this sharp right before the carousel. Not a lot to see there, really. Who's next? Okay, so this is the car behind us coming into the carousel. At this point, they're only a second or so behind us. Not a lot to see again there. Another car coming into the carousel. I think it's just thinking that that's an incident because people are launching into the carousel. It's not really that dramatic. Mustangs here. Again, nothing really happening there, is there? Right, a gaggle of cars just disappeared around that corner. What's going to happen here? Oh, an MX-5 went off. Okay, let's have a look from a different angle. So this is when we were battling the... Right, okay, a mix of different classes there. Toyotas. Oh, and he just... Well, he kind of had an accident on his own. That's where that crest is, where the car goes really light. And that's how we suddenly had a big lead, which of course we threw away. The 10 car here, just running out of road, having his own crash. Okay, again, this is just people entering the carousel. Nothing too dramatic there. This is it to the final corner of the lap where... Oh, yeah, we saw that argy-bargy there. Really keen to just get past that battle because it was holding us up. I mean, these GRs should be quicker than the MX-5s, but when they're battling like that, it's hard for them to get their true pace in. Yeah, we really just wanted to nip past. Okay, so behind us this was happening. Someone running wide and into the barrier. Ah, yes, the Jägermeister car going to the bar early. And then, does he collect him? Ooh! Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Bad rejoin by the orange car. And I think this will be our incident. As we come round. Yeah, we've seen quite a lot of this. And then somehow that green and white car just gets fired into me. The more you look at it, see how the green and white car just absolutely got cannoned away from the other Toyota and into my car here. Now, oh dear. Of course, our car was toast after that. From this angle, you can see what was going on behind. What was going on behind? Oh no. Everyone got caught up. Oh dear. Okay, then it's me trying to recover. I was holding the brakes here. I was holding the brakes. You can see my brake lights were on. Ah, such a shame. Okay. MX-5 versus Toyota GR again. Got to give each other room, people. I think that was just a little tiny shoulder barge there. Nothing really to report. Oh, I think that was the number 1 car spinning on his own. Let's have another look. Yeah, running out of road there. Trying to catch the Mustang in front. Ended up finding a barrier instead. Clear with no front. Oh. What happened there? Did he just not steer? I don't know what happened there. But he's given up anyway. A nice little drift by the Toyota. Ending up in the barrier. And then rejoining. Hitting the barrier there, that's fine. At least he managed to keep out of the other one's way. Oh, just touching the grass on the entry. Hold it, hold it. Nearly held it. And then wanders across the track. Luckily the orange car saw him coming. Okay, Mustangs. Cost a lot of incidents. A lot of incidents. Oh, a little bit of a shoulder barge. I think that's nothing to worry about. Into the carousel. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. MX-5s again, just entering the carousel. Not that interesting. Right, Mustangs, what are you lot up to? Oh! American muscle. Not subtle, is it? Right, what's this green car doing? So this is the guy that was chasing us down at the start of the race. Is it Jason or something like that? Oh, messing it up on his own. Where's he going to end up? Yeah, not a problem there. Oh, what happened there? Oh, we're just catching the end of that. It's not going to show us the start of it. Okay. And then that just wrong foots the Toyota. Has he held it? He's held it. He hasn't held it. Oh, wait. And rejoins okay. Right, Mustangs again. What's going on here? The number 1 car again. Nightmare race for the number 1 car. I thought I had it bad. Yeah, just a bit of a barrier rub. And again, this car, second ranked car, and collects the Krispy Kreme GR. The cars are looking very banked up. And he's managed to find his way into the pits somehow. Right, here we go. No. That's too much speed, mate. Driving on his own, the Krispy Kreme guy. How have you done that? I think this car's a bit banged. I think all the cars are a bit banged up at this point. Yeah, who cares now? Maybe he's eating donuts as he's driving around rather than doing donuts. Okay, what's this MX-5? Just a blink? Yeah, nothing to worry about there. GR on its own, having another drift. Tried to catch it at the same time as the traction control probably caught it, so they both caught the same slide and threw him into the barrier. This is going to be an MX-5 just entering the carousel. Yep, nothing dramatic. GR, what's he going to do? Is he going to run out of road on the exit? No, he's going to spin on the carousel. I can hear another car coming. Oh, he's just towed. Still wrong-footed the Krispy Kreme guy. Okay, so here's me. Over this carousel, nothing dramatic again there. And I think that might be the end of that. Right, let's see where we ended up. And it's a double red. Yeah. Not surprised with a nice big accident in there. But hey, not too bad in the end. We lost 0.29 on the safety rating, lost 27 on the iRating. A whole mix of different cars in here. So yeah, overall, we finished in P20, but P5 in class. We were car number 5, but obviously just car number 1, I think, in our class. I didn't actually get a clean lap in. A lot of the time we spent on the tow trucks. That kind of covered a lot of that. Still managed to squeeze in 9 incident points. 52 championship points if you're interested in that sort of thing. This was the Production Car Sim Lab Challenge at the Nurburgring Nordschleife, 7:30 AM race on May the 24th. There's only 2 splits. This was top split, of course. A very eventful race, but a fun one nonetheless. I didn't want to give you guys a boring race. Could have perhaps tried to settle for the win, but still no guarantees we'd have got it. We're in the pack there, but I don't have any regrets about that at all. I'd much rather go for these things and have a bit of a battle. It's a shame that the guy perhaps got caught out by some pins and netcode in there. We tried to sneak past that incident, and I know a lot of you will be saying, Damien, you could have just dropped back. That's not the way I want to do these races. P5's still alright. I know there's only 8 of us. I'm not too worried. We'll win another one. But hey, if you've enjoyed watching this along, then I really, really hope that you've had a chance to give this a like. And if you haven't, then please do give it a like now, because it helps me to understand what stuff you do like to watch. Helps YouTube to understand what's worth watching as well. And of course, if you haven't done so already, then please subscribe to the channel, and then in your subscribe settings you'll see a notifications bell. Set that to all. It'll tell you when I go live or put a new video up, which is great for me and great for you. Of course, there's always the cross-car challenge as well, so keep an eye out for more updates on that. I know you can't see the whole thing there, but it's good to see a lot of names on the board now. Thanks for that. So until next time, who knows what we're going to be racing. I'm sort of half tempted to do this race again, but no, I don't think so. I think we managed to avoid so much carnage on that first lap. I think it's just asking for trouble. It is a lottery. It is fun though, so don't worry. If you go and try it and you get caught up in an accident, it doesn't really matter. It's just still a lot of fun. Give it a go. Let me know how it goes as well in the comments. And leave comments about anything else as well, because I like to see the comments come in and I'll try to reply to everyone that comes in. But hey, for now, and until next time, have a great week or weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos that I think you're going to want to watch.